Look at this little guy on the left over here. What a crazy man. That is one happy employee right there. He's made up his own little dance and everything. He's like, I love sorting mail. Yeah, sorting mail is what I do. Crazy little fool. All right, guys, we are getting to the crazy stuff here. Look, we got stuff. Stuff is happening. Yeah, Prime Factory. That one's terrifying me already. But first of all, we got Where's Carol? Let's see what's up with Carol here. Year 33. That is a tasty cup of joe. Bah, who cares about Carol? Oh, Carol's having a bad day.
Oh my god. This coffee is amazing.
I know, isn't it? Oh, man.
Ladies.
Them's ladies evil. Oh, we've been taken over by robots.
Of machine army, evaluate to false. Everything equals 100% fine. Within pleasant tolerance parameters for human skin layer.
Excellent.
We're all going to be fine.
Yep, we're all gonna die. I love those little things. So great. All right. Focus now. Focus. We are on the Vowel incinerator. All right, I'm gonna have to break Vowels out or something. Here's my guess. Hi, Hill. What is the meaning of this? Management is attempting to reduce bandwidth by removing all vowels from every word. Good luck. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox except vowels. Alright. Alright then. Alright, the usual. Index. This is going to be our counter. We're going to copy from 0. Copy to index. Alright, that's going to be our reset. No. Again, I don't need that. Yes, I do need that. And then I'm going to loop until what I pick up is that. So yeah, I got to reset my index to know that I can start there every time. Oh, wait a minute though. Yeah, I always do this. I always talk myself out of whether I need this or not. Anyway, moving on. Pick a guy up. And we're probably going to have to... Yeah, we're going to have to copy him to this guy. We're going to call him Compare. There we go. And now we're going to... Let's see. There's two ways we can do this. We're going to subtract what's in my index reference from compare, or subtract compare from my index reference. I've already got compare, but I did this last time too. I think, believe it or not, we want to copy from the reference of index, because this is going to be my jump if 0 here. This is my out condition. If not, subtract what's in compare. I'm totally butchering this, aren't I? Get that out of there. Alright, hang on. Alright, copy from 5 to index. Read it in from the inbox. Copy it to compare. Jump if 0. No, we need a copy from right there. Copy from index, or what index? Yeah, copy from index. If it's 0, we're done. Otherwise, subtract. I'm being stupid. I'm not. Yeah, that isn't index. That's copy from that. Okay. Copy from there. Right, and if it's 0, we're done. Otherwise, subtract compare. If they're equal, I wonder if I should do the same trick I did last episode where I counted the misses instead of the hits. Let's see here. If they're... Oh, wait a minute though, hold on. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox except... Perfect, so... Outbox. Right, so if it's a 0, that means it's a vowel. Skip it, otherwise dump it to the outbox. And what is this copy from 5 nonsense? Get out of there. I ain't got time for you. Alright, this is totally just mashed together here. So let me read through it again here. Actually, let's just step through it. Totally wrong, I guarantee it. But copy from 5, reset our index, read one in, copy it to compare. Oh, I didn't loop back. Yeah, that's the stupidity right there. Oh wait, no. I'm so confusing myself. All right, it's not 0. Yeah, there's an entire missing loop here. I'm basically a moron right now. Jump if not 0. Outbox. Yeah, that's not what we want. All right. All right. I'm totally missing a loop here. Right. I've got to loop through the vowels. Duh, I'm just doing the first one. I need a bump on the index somewhere here. So if it's 0, okay. So bump on index and jump to copy from index, and then this is the guy here, right, jumps down to there. I wonder if I could just jump from there up to there. Can I do that? Because that's when I know I'm done. And then can I get rid of this? That's probably not gonna work at all, but I like just trying things without thinking through. Let's speed this guy up here. Alright, copy to compare, copy from index, jump if 0, nope. Subtract compare, it is, oh, okay. So I'm having the result of the subtraction in my hand. I can't output that. I actually have to, I want to output what came in on the inbox. This is a mess right now. Give me a second. What the crap was I thinking? You know, sometimes you just look back at footage and you just want to smack the old me, because yeah, I'm sure there was much face palming on that last clip. It was late at night. It is now the next day. So when I do this at like 2 in the morning, things slow down. So I think I have a solution here. Let's give this a shot. All right, we're just gonna put that right behind us here. Copy from 5, copy to index, resets our whole system here. Read one in and copy it to compare. Copy from index, which is gonna in the beginning case gonna be A. Jump if 0. So the only case that's gonna be 0 is when we're done with our loop. This is where I was just being a bonehead. So if we're done, jump down here, copy from compare, basically pick up the letter that we're evaluating and chuck it in the inbox and jump back up to the top. If it's not 0, that means it is not a vowel, right? Then wait, sorry, that means we're not done with the loop. Then subtract compare, so it's basically comparing whatever the current letter is to the compare slot. If that is 0, that means it is a vowel, in which case, whoop, just jump all the way back up to the top again. Otherwise, bump the index, which is going to put us on the next letter, and jump back up to the top of this inner loop here, or just this loop here, to copy from index and keep on going. So I think we're good. Let's go through the first one here. Let me speed this up. It always puts that back down to the default speed. Alright, pick up the A. It's not 0. Compare it to N. It is not 0. Keep on going. Bump the index. Jump over here. Pick up index, or the reference of index. We have an E now. It is not a 0. Compare. We all look good here. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Clicky, clicky, clicky. Alright, now we copy from here. This is a 0. So, boom, down to here. Was that wrong? That was wrong. Confused again. Hang on. Copy from index. If the index is 0... Right. Sorry. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we got through all the vowels, and we are not a vowel, so jump in the outbox. Duh. Alright, and let's this thing fly. I think we're good here. Let's see how we are on instruction count. I'm kind of feeling good about this one. I don't feel like I'm going to be way off base on this one. I feel like I should be in the ballpark of nailing both of them. We'll see. This loop might have been structured a little bit differently here. Come on, buddy, faster. You think with your old age and experience here, you'd be good at this by now. And done. All right. How'd I do, boss? 13 instructions. 323! 323! Nailed it. Excellent. Oh, okay. We are getting close to the end here, guys. We have... And let's cut to the chase here. We both know this side over here is going to be ridiculously hard. I'm going to dip my toes in over here, but I'm definitely not neglecting this. So let's do... Oh, alphabetizer's going to be rough. I can already tell. Let's do duplicate removal first. These are all going to be hard at this point. What the? You're fired! Oh, man. Aliens be breaking into the place. Ah, just kidding. But I do have a note here from your other supervisor. She's out sick today, but she says, it's time to eliminate inefficiencies. Huh? And that's it. Our old boss has been turned into a cyborg, apparently. Send everything from the inbox to the outbox. Done. I can do that. Unless you've seen the sample value before. Oh, I hate you. I hate you. That's evil. Wow. Alright, so it's going to be a lot like the previous one, except there's no predetermined end position here. Oh, wow, this is going to be tricky. Okay. Brain's hurting. Let's see here. I'm definitely going to need to break on this one real soon, I could tell, but let me just fumble for a little bit here. Alright, inbox, copy from... We'll do that. No, not copy from, I want to copy to. Get out of there. This is going to be our current compare. It is hard writing with a mouse. Alright, we dropped it on the table. Now is the point where we essentially need to begin looping through the previous letters that we have encountered. Obviously, in the first case, there's going to be none. What's not becoming obvious to me is how we know we're done there. Oh, okay, I see. We count backwards. We count backwards, and I don't want this here because I want... Okay, I think I have an idea. We're going to copy this to up there. This guy is going to be compare. God, that's the worst compare ever. This guy is going to be trash. Alright, so here's the plan. I'm going to get letters, and then as I encounter new letters, we'll say, which we'll get to in a second, I'll start putting them here, building an array, going down, descending indexes from 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, etc., and maintain a counter in a separate... That was horrible. That's unacceptable. Min, we'll have a separate counter there, which is going to be minimum, which is going to keep track of where the lowest index is. So every time I write out a new element to the end of the array or stack or whatever you want to call it here, I'll decrement what's in min. This is going to... Oh, crap. I need that to start at, like, there. Let's shut that plan down. Well, maybe I need to do it in order. Maybe I start here, because I got a 0. Do the same plan, increment it, and then the loop. Do I have to keep copying 0 to the end of the array every time? That seems foolish. Alright. I think I'm going to go back to where I was here. I'm getting lazy with my penmanship here. That says compare. Don't care. And I'll just put a min here. That's actually not even going to be min anymore. It's going to be max. I think. This is going to be tricky. Alright. So the loop to... the loop should read here. Copy from max. Am I really going to have to... Am I really going to have to stop, put zeros down, keep appending zeros every time? That's the part I'm not sure about. I know I haven't done anything yet. I'm just trying to wrap this whole thing in my head here, and it's not happening. Alright. Well, I definitely need a copy from there. Copy to Max to kind of seed him. Pick it up. Copy to compare. And let's see here. Now is where I want to copy from Max. So this is very similar to the last one. Again, I probably even should copy paste that program in here, but for some reason I want to do this from scratch here. Copy from Max, the index of Max. So it's going to start up here in the 0 slot. Assume there's going to be a 0 there. If that's 0, that means I've reached the end. And if I've reached the end, that means that it is not a duplicate. So I need to copy from compare and outbox it and jump. So this part is pretty much just like the last one there. So that, yeah, right. If 0, that means we got to the end of the array. Otherwise, subtract compare to see if it's a duplicate. This is all very similar. Where's my jump of 0? Now when I'm comparing them, if it is a 0, that means they're duplicates. Screw off, we're going to the top. If not, this is the part that's different now. This is where we need to... we need to write compare into the end slot. So there's probably going to be something like this. And there's going to be a copy to in here, which is going to copy to the address. No, bah! Copy to the address of Max, and probably a copy from compare, copy to the address at Max. Yeah, okay. This is a complete butcher, but we got the beginning parts here down. Let me take a break and head explode. Let me take a break and try to get this somewhat solidified. All right, that one actually turned out to be, dare I say, easy? I don't know. I mean, I only spent like another 4 or 5 minutes on this one. I was off base what I had. I was pretty messed up there, but I think I got a decent solution here. So let me walk you through what it does. Does a little initialize. Words cannot be said. A little initialization. That's tricky. Goes right there. All right, pick it up. This is the beginning of each letter. Pick up now. Copy to compare down here. Copy from Max over to index. So I decided to use this because I wasn't using that 14 slot otherwise. So I just made that my Max. So copy from Max to index. Now pick up the thing in the reference of index, which in this case, because we seeded it with the 0 value right there, is going to be 0. So jump if 0. Yes. All right. That means down here is we've gone through the loop, or we've gone through the stack of already visited letters, and we haven't encountered it. So therefore, we need to append this current letter to the end of the stack, list, queue, whatever you want to call it. So bump up our Max here, which is going to tell us where the end of the stack is, and then copy from compare to the slot, to the reference of that Max. So basically put it at the end of the list, and then also outbox it because it was a newly discovered one, and then jump up to the top of the list. And then down in here, if anytime we pick up, let's see, if we pick up from index, if it's 0, that means we're done. Obviously, we go down there. If it's not 0, we compare it to the compared value, or by compare it, I mean subtract it. If those are 0, then that means that it is a match, in which case, dump out. We're done with all this stuff. Just go up and pick up another letter. Otherwise, decrement the index here. In other words, the one we're going to be currently pointing at. And then jump back up here, right here, to pick up the next letter that in the new index slot. Makes sense, right? Of course. Alright, so a little bit of preliminary here. Setting up Max to be... This is the trick, I think, that's going to kind of save... Why did I do that? This is the trick that's going to save us here a little bit, I think, is the 0 slot. By having that there, that gives us an easy termination. So, copy from compare. We are looking at an E. We have nothing in the list. Jump down to the bottom here. Bump the Max because we're appending a new one to the list. Copy compare to the end of the list and dump it in the outbox. Pick up a new letter. Copy to compare. If we're doing a D, our Max slot is 1 now. Pick up the E. We are not at 0. Subtract them. No. Now pick this up. Okay, we got to the end of the list. Append D to the end of the list. I think we're good here. Let's wait till we get our first duplicate. C should go right at the end of this list here. Now the tricky one, D here. Put D in. Copy to index. 3 is still our max. Subtract D. Not the same. Index is now 2. 0. Boom, we're done. Dump out of dodge. Back to the top. We're good. Alright, let this buddy fly. I think we got it here. I feel like the instruction count is good. Obviously, the execution speed, or whatever you want to call it, is the real factor here. Let's see how we turn out. 17. 17. Excellent. Excellent. Oh. Alright, let me take a quick look, see if I can figure out how to optimize that one. This is where the face palming happens. I'll try to see if I can figure it out here. It's probably something dumb. Haha, we got some craziness happening here. Alright. I have reduced 2 instructions out of this, and I think it's going to still work. The trick I realized I could do is I could use my 0 slot here as my index counter as well. So every time I look at this, it's going to point me somewhere else, but by the time that's 0, and I need to look at it, I actually want it to be the value 0. So it just kind of coincidentally works out that the only time I actually look at the contents of this slot are when itself is pointing to it, if that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I'm probably doing a horrible job of explaining it, but it saved me the 2 steps in the beginning from copying from max. Where was it? Yeah, I had an extra copy from max from index there and stuff. Anyway, I also subscribe to the non-linear philosophy on this one here too. All the little instructions, the 4 sets of instructions here to append a new letter to the end of the list and outbox it, I put up at the top here. I'm not sure if this is going to help or not or anything. That did cost an extra jump in the beginning here, but again, we saved a bunch of stuff here. So we saved 2 instructions, and I think this is going to be faster because after we outbox this, we're just going to inbox and move along our merry way. So let's try it and see what happens here. Just gonna let it fly. DEC, duplicates, B. We're looking good. I know I nailed the instruction count. It's really just a case of speed. How'd I do on speed? All right. Size 17, 15. Come on. Come on. Alright, well, that's the extent of my optimization for that one. I'm actually pretty proud of the 15 on that one, but this... I see that the thing that bothers me about this is this comment right here. It says, these challenges can be very difficult, in many cases, not possible to optimize both simultaneously in one solution. Fine, that's great. But you gotta tell me which ones can be done in both and which ones I need to do it separately. And that's the problem here, right? Like, I don't know if I need to continue optimizing this right now to know if I can get both of them in one program, or if I just need to dump this into a whole different program that just optimizes for speed and the instruction count will go up. That's the part that kind of annoys me a little bit on this. So, alright, I think that is going to do it for today, guys. I'm going to cut this one a little bit short. We did a couple of hard ones there. Next episode, we are going to go right up this chain, I think, and our heads are going to explode. It's going to be crazy. I can't wait to see what's going on up here, but all of these are going to be good from here on in. I'm excited for these last, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm guessing that's just that's just an end cinematography thing, I'm guessing, or whatever it is. So, oh wait, we got 6. Okay, 6 left. So, looking forward to it. I'm going to do alphabetizer next episode, guys. See you later.